Hello. Shall I start, sir?
Okay, Sunita Madam garu, start cheyandi.
So, may the day be bright and fruitful for you. Wishing you a very wonderful good morning to all. By saying this, a welcome to all online and full of joys of this wonderful session. The pandemic has changed the world. As a result, online education is the need of the time. Motivation and efforts are needed to be receive education online. Now, the online education offers the opportunity to learn from any part of the world, and we are trying out best to make this initiative more effective and sustainable. Success is an online class requires just as much work and effort as success in a traditional classroom. An online course is the much like a face-to-face course. It takes a significant time commitment from you. And let me start by welcoming the first our principal, beloved and respected chairperson M. Srinivasa Reddy Garu. And unfortunately, the sir has not attending this program. And now I heartfully the welcoming our first honorable and glorious warm welcome to our respected and encourageable and very helpful supporting and our beloved vice principal ma'am. The pride you take in your work is truly inspiring, ma'am. Madam, please share some beautiful and inspiring views with us, ma'am. Please, ma'am. Over to ma'am, Vice Principal, ma'am.
Thank you, Sunita, madam. Thank you. Am I audible, sir?
You're audible, madam.
Okay. Respected principal of our college, Sri M. Srinivas Reddy, sir. IKSC coordinator, Srimati Dr. Harjot Kaur, ma'am. Assistant Professor of Commerce. Convener of this course, Sri Padala Tirupati, sir. Assistant Professor of Botany. Keynote speaker of today's inaugural session, Sri Professor T. Christopher, sir, Department of Biotechnology, Kakatiya University, Warangal. Resource persons, Dr. D. Parvati ma'am, Pingle College, Warangal, Dr. V. Madhu, sir, GDC Bhainsa, Dr. A. Kavita and Dr. A. Rajni ma'am from RBVRR Women's College, Hyderabad, and my dear students of this certificate course and all the participants. Good morning, everybody. As our principal sir's father is unwell and they suddenly had to rush to the hospital, that is why he is not with us today. On his behalf, I extend to you all a gracious welcome to this 1-month national certificate course on mushroom cultivation. It is a very beneficial course. Mushrooms are a healthy addition to any diet as they are low in calories and fat, high in fiber, and contain high amounts of potassium and selenium. Mushroom farming is one of the most profitable agribusiness that you can start with a low investment and less space. So, dear students, along with your traditional course, everybody needs a certificate course. Why? Because continuing education and certification programs can be an investment of time and resource. When you have training that your competitor don't, it sets you. Certification can differentiate you from other professionals in your field. This can give you an advantage, which is particularly important in today's competitive market. So I strongly recommend you to go for it. It's a golden opportunity. Utilize it, take it seriously, attend the classes regularly, improve your skills, your knowledge, and rock the world. All the best, my dear students. Finally, I appreciate and congratulate the Department of Botany for organizing this certificate course. Thank you. Once again, I welcome our today's speaker, Sir Christopher, sir. Over to Sunita, madam.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, for your detailed description about the uses of the mushroom. And thank you. You are beautiful and wonderful saying and introduce our speaker. And now my very warm, glow and pleasing welcome to our respected and very helpful and supportive, our beloved R.M. Jyoti Lakshmi ma'am, the head of the department from Government Degree College Women Jagityal. Ma'am, please share some beautiful views with us. Please over to ma'am. Jyoti Lakshmi ma'am. Ma'am.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, ma'am. You are audible, ma'am.
Okay, good morning to all. A warm welcome to the inaugural session of certificate course in mushroom cultivation. This is going to be conducted by Department of Botany from our GDCW Jagityal. So on the outset, I congratulate Padala Tirupati sir, HOD Botany Department, for conducting such a wonderful certificate course for the students who are the ultimate beneficial stakeholders. So in general, as Madam said, certificate courses will enhance the competency of the individuals or the students. It helps to expertise in the professional subject area and helps to become advanced in that area. In our college, as a part of NAC activities, we are conducting certificate courses from more or less all departments. So, which will be very much beneficial to the students as well as will be beneficial for us to get a good grade in the forthcoming NAC. So, we are conducting, we are selecting the topics for certificate courses in such a way which help the students to become self-financial rather than not only gaining the knowledge, but they can stand on their own after the completion of the final year. So I once again congratulate Padala Tirupati sir for selecting such a beautiful, you can also, different types of mushrooms, not only give the, what you can say, the vitamins and good for health, and growing of mushrooms is the best business nowadays. So we can make our students self-financed. We have completed from our zoology department the vermicompost technology as a certificate course to our students, so which also help to stand on their own. So I am very happy to see Christopher sir after a long period. I was doing my PhD in KU in 90 to 93, where Sureka madam, Christopher sir and others were doing their PDF, and SM Reddy sir and Vidyavati madam were there. So I am very glad to see you, sir, and I welcome you for this certificate course inaugural session as keynote speaker. So thank you very much. Sunita, over to you.
Thank you, madam, for your beautiful and the importance of the adding in the certificate course and getting the certificate, learning the more knowledge through in this face-to-face course, that is the online certificate. Now, this is the time to invite the dating and dashing our beloved, magnificent and encourageable, outstanding coordinator and convener of this 1 month national e-certificate course on mushroom cultivation from Department of Botany, Mr. Padala Tirupati Sir Garu, Assistant Professor, Head of the Department of Botany from our GD Women Jagityal. And Sir, Tirupati Sir is an inspiration and wonderful role model to all. And we have more to learn from you, sir. And you are not only the model to the faculty, the students also have the more benefited for you, sir. Now this is the time to give your beautiful and wonderful pleasanting views with us, sir. Over to Tirupati, sir.
Thank you, Sunita Madam Garu. Such a few encouraging words. I am very thankful to you. First of all, I thankful to my professor, my godfather, Professor T. Christopher Rubin sir, Department of Biotechnology, faculty, Dean Faculty of Science, Commerce and Social Sciences, Chaitanya Deemed to be University, Warangal. So I am very thankful to you, sir. Your encouragements, I am conducting this much of 73, more than 73 national e-online quizzes. We are wonderfully conducted, and 23 quizzes ready to organize, will publish national quizzes. So first quiz is started in front of you, sir. Your suggestion is never forgettable. Your encouragement forever. I am very thankful to you, sir. And also we are conducted from our department of our college with the encouragement of my GDC family, Vice Principal Madam and QC Coordinator Madam, Swarupa Rani Madam, Mathematics, and Jyoti Lakshmi Madam, Head of the Department Zoology, and Satyaprakash Sir, Political Science, and young and dynamic my college principal and chairperson and patron of today's 1 month national e-certificate course on mushroom cultivation, that is Sri Mallaram Srinivas Reddy Sir Garu. And today is Sir birthday, so that's why we are very happy. And also today is the new academic year day, new academic year, starting the new academic year, and this is the first e-online certificate course. So just because of my college, my GDCW family, I organized this much of webinars, more than 8 national webinars we are already conducted, sir. With your support, you on June 11th, 2020, biotechnological applications for the conservation of biodiversity. You are the keynote speaker, sir. In last year, with the cooperation of our department, Dr. M. Sureka Madam Garu, Additional Controller of PG and Professionals, Kakti University Warangal, and BOS of our college, our university, and Dr. MD Mustafa Sargaru, and Head Department of Botany of our Kakti University. So these 3 eminent speakers, they are delivered a wonderful lecture on biotechnological applications for the conservation of biodiversity. So I am very thankful to you, sir. And this 1 month national e-certificate course we are organizing from today onwards till June 30. Your encouragement is necessary, and also my GDCW family and IQAC coordinator and vice principal madam is continuously support and encourage me for conducting this national webinars and certification course. I'm thankful to you, sir, and thankful to them. Over to you, Sunita Madam Gar. And also, and one more important. I'm also thankful to our important resource persons of this national e-certification course. Dr. D. Parvati Madam Garu, Head Department of Botany, Pingili College, Warangal, and Dr. V. Madhu Sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Government GPR, Government Degree College, Bainsa, Nirmal District, and Dr. A. Kavita Madam Garu, RBVRR Women's College, Hyderabad Warangal, Hyderabad RBVRR Women's College, Hyderabad, and Dr. A. Rajini Madam Garu, Head Department of Botany and Food and Nutrition, RBVRR Women's College, Hyderabad. And their entire support and encouragement, we are conducting this national e-certificate on mushroom cultivation. Thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and you are accepting as a resource person of this wonderful e-certification course. We are never forgettable your service, and we are wholeheartedly thankful to you forever, all the resource persons of different GDCs and RBVR Women's College. Thanks a lot, and over to you, Sunita Madam.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for wonderful your views, for sharing with us. And today we are very, very glad and thankful. We are happy to hear Dr. Professor T. Christopher Rebun, sir, Department of Biotechnology. So this is the mushroom are very rich, low calorie source of fiber, protein, and antioxidant. So these are the very important, the boost immune system, weight loss, and nutrition. So these are one of the wonderful subject which you chosen, sir. It is a very thankful from Government Degree College Women. And now this is the time to invite our heartful warm welcome, our beloved, outstanding and encouraging IQAC and EDC coordinator Dr. Harjot Kaur ma'am. We are fascinating ma'am by your scholastic ability and assuming attitude. You always find a way to be get it done and done well. And ma'am, your positivity and encouragement brightened us ma'am. And we are very happy. A bouquet of warm welcome to you, ma'am. Ma'am, please share some pleasing, delightful views with us, ma'am. And over to our beloved and beautiful Kaur madam, Harjot Kaur ma'am.
For those wonderful and encouraging words for me. Well, our expected dignitaries on this Zoom platform, a very good morning to one and all. As ma'am and everybody is saying, yes, start with quality, lead with assurance, sustain with consistency, and outcome will definitely be excellence. So greetings on behalf of Government Degree College for Women and IQAC in particular to all the stakeholders on this platform. Well, quality assurance and management have been always a several challenging thing for the governance of higher education institutions, not only in India but abroad also. So in this context, what I would like to say is quality assurance and sustenance should not be taken as a one-time phenomena, and it is not at all a one-time phenomena. It's rather a quest for excellence, which should always be continuous and perennial. So our pursuit always have been quest for excellence. Well, IQAC always initiates, strive to instill, internalize and institutionalize standards for quality benchmarking. So NAC has always been doing this, and it is being imparted in all higher educational institutions. So we always aim at continuous improvement over improvement. So triggering this quality culture, our government college has started many online courses. So I think we have a very wonderful thing. No? Online, we started with rural development, wherein consumer protection. So when after vermico compost, they'll try to cultivate mushroom, then they become entrepreneurs, and then they go for consumer protection. I think this is a wonderful circle of online classes in our government degree colleges. So really inspiring for all the others, and it has been a testimony in enhancing the awareness of our institutional quality assurance with all its stakeholders. So the IQAC therefore is always becoming a driving force to all the departments, to all the faculty, to all the students in assuring what I can say is quality by working out intervention strategies to remove whatever the deficiency we have in a particular department or in particular quality of faculty and all, so that we can enhance quality. So it always tried to channelize and systemize the efforts and measures towards academic excellence. So I congratulate the Department of Botany, Tirupati sir and the whole team of GDC Women Jagtial and RBVRR college team and the great resource person who are going to deliver their classes and lectures and their experience on this mushroom cultivation. So, and a hearty welcome to our keynote speaker, Christopher Rayburn sir, who has immensely agreed to be a part of this inaugural session. So thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity. It's over to Sunita madam.
Thank you. Thank you. Your beautiful and wonderful encouragement words. And we are definitely achieving, ma'am. And all are getting the good with the knowledgeable and the certificate and through this mushroom cultivation. And now it is a glorious moment to convey my warm wishes to our dignitaries and professor and my dear faculty members and all our GDC Women Jagtial members. And I would like to express my grateful gratitude to all of you who sincerely committed to this event and make it a grand and great success. Now, this is the time to giving a warm welcome and pleasant wishing to our today resource persons. So Dr. D. Padmavati Ma'am Garu, Assistant Professor, Head of the Department of
Parvati Madam.
Yeah. Dr. D. Parvati Ma'am Garu, Assistant Professor, Head of the Department of Botany, Government Degree College for Pingali Women, Warangal. Heartily welcome to you, ma'am, for this one-day National E-Certificate course on mushroom cultivation from the Government of Degree College. We are all welcoming you. A hearty welcome, bouquet of welcome to you, ma'am. And next, Dr. V. Madhusar Garu, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, GRP, Government Degree College, Bansa, Nirmal District. And sir, you also a very glad and pleasuring welcome to you, sir. We are very happy to having as resource person to our college. And next, Dr. A. Kavita Mamgar, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, RBVRR Women's College, A grade Hyderabad. And we are also very grateful to you, ma'am, to having as a resource person to our college. And next, not but least, the Dr. A. Rajini Ma'am Garu, Assistant Professor, Head of Botany, RBVRR Women's College, A grade Hyderabad. And for resource persons from the Government Degree College Women, we are all very grateful and gratitude to you, thankful to you, ma'am, to welcoming you, a warm welcome from our college. And now, this is the
Madam,
time.
madam, excuse me, madam.
Yeah, ma'am. Sir.
Resource persons. Any views? One or two resources.
If you're from the resource person, ma'am, we are welcoming
Parvati
you
madam.
to share any views with us.
Parvati madam garu. Please unmute yourself. Parvati madam garu. Please unmute yourself. Okay, madam. Please you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning to all.
Yeah, you are audible, madam. Please you.
Okay, sir. Good morning to everyone. This is Dr. G. Parvati, Assistant Professor of Botany and Head Department of Botany, Pingali Government Degree College for Women, Warangal. This is a certificate course on mushroom cultivation conducted by Department of Botany, Government Degree College for Women, Jagitya. This course is 1 month starting from 1st June to 30th June. Every day, 1 hour class taken by 4 resource persons. Each resource person per week will take the class. Resource person are myself, Dr. T. Parvati, Assistant Professor of Botany, Head Department of Botany in Pingali Government Degree College for Women, Warangal. And second resource person is Dr. V. Madhusar, Assistant Professor of Botany in GRP, Government Degree College, Bhainsa, in Nirmal District. Third resource person is Dr. A. Kavita Ma'am, Assistant Professor of Botany in RBVRR Women's College, Hyderabad. And fourth resource person is Dr. A. Rajni Ma'am, Assistant Professor of Botany in RBVRR Women's College, Hyderabad. There are mainly 4 units in mushroom cultivation. Each resource person will teach 1 unit. This certificate course contains both theory and practicals. Everyone should attend and listen to classes. After completion of class, an exam will be conducted. The college will also provide certain useful study materials regarding mushroom cultivation. This course is very useful in your future as these certificates are providing for government college students. Certificates are more useful for self-employment in the future. I thank the principal, vice principal, and IPSC coordinator of Government Degree College for Women, Jagitya, and the course convener, P. Tirupati sir, for providing me this opportunity. Thank you very much, sir. giving this opportunity.
With Smita madam.
Okay, now, now I'm requesting Dr. V. Madhusargar. Sir, share some views with us, sir. Madhusargar.
Hello, good morning to all.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Okay, sir, first of all, my guru, Professor Christopher sir, and Principal sir, Vice Principal madam, IQAC Coordinator madam, technical staff, as well as all resource persons and participants. This is a good opportunity to all participants, as well as like me, resource person, for reviewing about the mushroom culture. All this month, 30 days, we are all working for 1 hour in mushroom team. So participants, first of all, you get knowledge for existence, means in leisure time what to do, and how to earn money. All this information in this mushroom culture, some what you may earn. And also the Tirupati's thoughts are very good in this pandemic situation, because of those who are interested students, they are searching for how to earn, how to exist in the future. Thus, that much of knowledge acquired in this mushroom culture knowledge, and this is the better opportunity to all students who are participating. Thank you, one and all.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your encouraging and motivating the student the way how they are get benefited through learning this mushroom cultivation. Thank you very much for your views, sir. And now I request Dr. A. Kavita Mangaru to share some views with us, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Sunita ma'am. Sir, I'm audible, ma'am?
Yeah, you're audible, madam.
You are audible, ma'am.
Yeah. Good morning to all the dignitaries on this platform. And a great good morning, my heartfelt good morning, and thank you, Christopher sir, for accepting Government Degree College for Women Jagityal for this inaugural session, and accepting as a keynote speaker and visiting this online platform of inaugural session of mushroom cultivation. Thank you very much, Christopher sir, and I thank Prof. Padala Tirupati sir, coordinator and convener of this 1 month online certificate course on mushroom cultivation, and giving me as opportunity as a resource person to be the part of this program. Thank you very much, sir. So as Parvati ma'am has mentioned, this certificate, 1 month e-certificate online course will bring the enlightenment to the students to become the future entrepreneurs in their life. So in this session, we are going to deliver the lectures on various concepts of mushroom cultivation, and also hands-on experience of how to prepare the spawn and how to cultivate them and how can we market that. So all these sessions will be included in this 30 days program. Thank you very much, sir, once again on behalf of our RBVRR Women's College, and also I thank our HOD, Madam Dr. A. Rajni ma'am, RBVRR Women's College, for recognizing me as a resource person for this wonderful session. Thank you very much, sir. Over to you, madam.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Your beautiful views about mushroom are very popular in the kitchen around the world, ma'am. And this is a very important which we choose this. We really thank you, sir, Parla Tirupati sir, for choosing this as a 1 month certificate course, that is the mushroom cultivation. Now I am heartfully welcoming Dr. A. Rajini Ma'am Garu, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, RBVRR Women's College, Hyderabad. Ma'am, share some views with us, ma'am.
Rajni Madam garu, please unmute yourself. Rajni Madam garu. Hello.
Ma'am, are you there?
1 second, madam.
Sir, I think ma'am is on some other meeting. She's there in the meeting, but she's on another call, I believe.
Okay.
So on behalf of our R.B. Vera Women's College and Department of Botany, sir, I, Kavita, sincerely thank all the dignitaries over here and Government Degree College for Women for inviting us as a resource person. Thank you, sir. And ma'am is the head of the department. She is in our college important meeting, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And convey my warm gratitude to the ma'am. And we are very glad to having as a resource persons like you, ma'am. We have many to learn from all of the resource persons. And now these are the mushrooms are the very rich and the low calorie, and these are very, very important to all the students to know the benefit of the using this and how to make and marketing and get the financial benefit to all of the students. And now this is the time, the beautiful time. I am heartfully requesting our IQAC and EDC coordinator, Dr. Harjot Kaur Ma'am, to introduce our today present keynote speaker, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Sunita ma'am. Once again, a warm welcome to all the participants and dignitaries on this platform. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker of today, Professor T. Christopher Rubin, sir. He belongs to Department of Biotechnology, presently the Dean, Faculty of Science, Commerce and Social Sciences, Chaitanya, deemed to the University Warangal. He has pursued his PhD under the supervision of Professor Subhash Sir, Department of Botany in Kakatiya University. And as Jyoti Madam also has said, she has got the privilege to be seeing you doing PDF in Warangal University. It's really a great pleasure having such a, what I can say is a colleague in our college. Sir's areas of research is biotechnology and genetic engineering. I think this is the most needed for us during this COVID pandemic to know the genetic form of COVID virus. So I think Sir would definitely contribute to this virus also. And his teaching experience for undergraduate student is around 15 years, and for the postgraduate years 25. 20 PG students is for 25 years, so altogether 40 years as a teacher. I think Sir has taken teaching as a choice and he has not come by chance. Sir's research experience is about 30 years and he had published more than 65 papers, not just in national journals, but also in international journals. And he had adorned very additional responsibilities as head Department of Botany, Kakatiya University, Warangal. He was additional controller of examinations for PG and professional courses. He was the director of CIFRAC, Kakatiya University, Warangal. He has authored many books, especially for the Telugu Academy, for undergraduates by the name Plant Tissue Culture, and for the PG, Plant Physiology. So under his supervision, 11 PhDs were awarded, and one MPhil is awarded, and around 8 scholars are pursuing PhD under his great supervision. So it's wonderful to have been read the profile of Christopher Sir. Thank you very much for this, and it's over to Christopher Sir.
Madam, thank you so much, madam.
Madam, I am also under the supervision of my godfather, Professor T. Christopher Sir. I am very lucky because of my professor in front of us. I am very, very lucky. I am very lucky. Thank you, sir. We are wholeheartedly welcoming you, sir. Please you take a wonderful session, sir. We are very lucky, sir.
Madam, thank you so much for your introduction about me. I owe not so much, but thank you for inviting me for presenting this one-day national certificate course on mushroom cultivation. Madam, as you have said, I will be discussing some information on genetic engineering. It's going to be a challenge today to all the participants. I'm grateful to the principal, M. Srinivas Reddy sir, Dr. Masroor Sultana madam, vice principal, Dr. Harjot Kaur madam, IQAC director, and Mr. P. Tirupati, who is the coordinator and convener of this program, and also to Sunita madam for inviting me. I'm especially thankful to Parvati madam, Madhu, and Kavita madam and Rajini, because these 30 days, they will be taking over this entire program. My job will be just 1 hour, but their job is going to be a very strenuous job. And then through the 30 days, each day they are going to spend some time of 1 hour with the students. And madam, so thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And I also wish to know how many participants are there who are non-Telugu. There are, can any participant say he's from some other state of the country?
Yeah, more than, other than Telangana, more than 9 states, sir. More than 9 states, they are registered, sir. Rajasthan, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, and Pondicherry, national territory, union territory, and Tamil Nadu. These are the Jharkhand also. So these are the participants are related to different states of our country, sir. Students and lecturers and assistant professors also registered, sir.
Okay. So good morning, all participants. Wherever you are across this country, I welcome you to this one-day national meeting on mushroom cultivation. Basically, I've retired from Department of Botany. Presently, I'm working in Chaitanya Deemed University in the Department of Biotechnology. So my presentation would be, some information would be thrown on the biotechnological aspects also. So the slide that you are seeing is, mushroom has botanical space. What does that mean is, mushroom is a fungus which belongs to thallophyte. You call it as thallophyte because the plant body is not well developed. It's simply a thallus. And then it is microscopic also. The mycelia is microscopic. The spores are microscopic. But the fruit body is visible over the surface of the earth or the substrate wherever it grows. So mushroom is a non-flowering plant. But still, though it is a non-flowering plant, it is comparable to a vegetable. Why? Because it provides vitamins, provides antibiotics, it provides fibers, it provides minerals. And then, as Madam Sunita Madam was telling, it is also low-calorie food that is grown in the forest, in the kitchen garden material, etc. So basically, when you talk of mushroom, mushroom is not a flowering plant. We should realize that. Despite not being a flowering plant, it provides us a host of material. Through my slides, I'm presenting what are the host of material that it can provide to humanity, to mankind. Okay, so this is the structure that you can see. This is called the fruit body. This is a life cycle, how it grows and how it produces the fruit body. And this is the portion that we consume. This is the edible part of the fungus or mushroom. And this is mushroom that is already umbrella shaped structure. So therefore, we consume this particular part of this fungi. What are the advantages of mushroom? Why are we in studying mushrooms, trying to cultivate them, do farming with mushrooms? I have 5 very important points. Number 1 is this mushroom, which is called the plant body, is called thallus, is non-green. It recycles the forest floor, degrades all the material that falls onto the forest floor, being a fungus, it will recycle the forest floor with minerals. Second very important thing is it produces millions of spores. Millions of spores. These millions of spores, the turnover is very high. The million spores, when they fall onto the surface of the earth or a plant material or a dead material, they grow into a mycelium, and then they produce a fruit body, what we call as the mushroom. Another very important thing that we need to realize with mushroom is mushroom lifespan is very, very short compared to a tree, a herb, or a fruit tree. Very, very short. And usually trees will give us secondary metabolites. But mushroom, which is very short lifespan, provides us a good number of secondary metabolites. You cannot compare a mushroom with a tree, but still mushroom, which is very humble, it can provide us secondary metabolites. I will tell you in the lecture what are those secondary metabolites it starts to produce. Second and fourth, very important is from a biotechnological point of view or from a fermentation point of view, I would say that the fruit body is an ideal bioreactor system. We can use it as a bioreactor for bioconversion of plant material to useful material, industrial material. And the last one is plant body is thallus, and it is also ideal to produce edible vaccines. So far, we have been discussing about potato, banana, and other material which have been higher plants where we say that they can be used to produce vaccines. But I would suggest that the thallus component, the plant body that we are looking at, is itself a very good system for developing edible vaccine, for engineering edible vaccines. Maybe in future, maybe in time to come, when students and research scholars start to on this particular aspect, maybe we'll be able to get vaccines from a mushroom. Okay, so the history of mushrooms. What exactly was mushroom 5,000 years ago? It is given for food, for medicine, for spiritual edification, and for various other things. And then 4,000 years ago, Aryans used this Vedic juice called Somarasa. It was extracted from this mushroom, and they believed that are a very important component of our medicine and other aspects of it. As on today, about 30,000 mushrooms are present worldwide. 30,000 is a huge number. Of these, 99% are safe for consumption. They're edible. Maybe 1% is poisonous, but 99% are very safe and edible, right? So, and then there is more space for undiscovering mushroom species across our country. We have a lot more to be done in our country to identify mushrooms, and then to identify, classify, give them a taxonomy position, and also give them a name. This has to be worked out. So there is a good scope for researchers to work on mushrooms. So these are this picture, how many varieties of mushrooms are available in the world, and all of them are umbrella shape, and this is the picture of that. Okay, now I have classified mushrooms into maybe 5-6 types. First one is called edible mushroom. Okay, second is the medicinal mushroom. Third is a poisonous mushroom. Fourth is a spiritual mushroom. Fifth is a bioluminescent mushroom. And the last is the genetically engineered mushroom. So edible mushrooms are very common. All of us know that we use the button mushroom, the oyster mushroom as food. And it actually started in Japan, where they call it as umai, where they have a pleasant, savory taste. So that is how mushrooms have become very popular as food supplements, or as a savory taste for food supplements. The second is the medicinal aspect. I'm not going to discuss much on edible mushroom, but I can show you some pictures of that. Right. Then the second one is the medicinal mushroom, Ganoderma species, very huge pharmaceutical value. A lot of research has to be undertaken in this particular mushroom. And then we have poisonous mushrooms. There are toxic mushrooms. They produce toxins, and they can kill an adult. All biology students, when they look at alpha amanita, it is the inhibitor of RNA polymerase. So it's a very important mushroom, and it's the Amanita phyloides. Then we have spiritual mushrooms, reishi mushrooms, which help in spiritual bliss. We have bioluminescent mushrooms, Rhodiomyces, Phyllostachydis. This is the first genus fungus discovered from India, fungus that is discovered from India. Then the genetically engineered mushrooms, as I've told you, okay, right. Yeah, so far I have discussed about the edible mushrooms, and then this is one very important area that we need to promote edible mushrooms as much as, and then food, our diet definitely should contain mushrooms, right? The second type of mushroom is called medicinal mushroom. Why we are interested in medicinal mushrooms is, as I've again told you, mushrooms are not equivalent to the plants that we think of, like herbs, shrubs, trees, fruit trees, etc. They're not equivalent to them, but still they have antioxidant, they're antimicrobial, anti-cancer property. They can lower the cholesterol. Okay, then they have immunostimulatory effect, and then I was reading a paper on medicinal components of mushroom. Lot of work is going on in the Western world, where they are trying to find out if we can get another antibiotic, which will which is not becoming bacteria are not becoming resistant to that. We know that antibiotics were first discovered in a fungi, Penicillium notatum. Now people are interested that this fungi, that mushroom, also may be responsible for providing us with another antibiotic that would be easy in the hands of doctors, medical doctors, where we can prescribe. So there is a good scope for mushrooms having some bioactive substances that can have therapeutic value. So I will put you some of those examples, like mushrooms have antibacterial activity. This has been worked out. Lefamulin is the therapeutic molecule that is antibacterial. Antiviral, Ganomericins A and B from Ganoderma phypheri. This is also worked out in 2013. Then we have a fungicide also, an antifungal compound called Strorobulurin from this particular mushroom, and this is used as antifungal agent, or you call it as fungicide. In veterinary science also, we also have some bacterial antibacterial compounds isolated from these mushrooms. Thiamulin is one such compound, therapeutic molecule, one such chemical molecule that is being available for treatment of animals and treatment of cattle. So antibacterial. So we have therapeutic molecules already being worked out from mushrooms, right? Then Journal of Antibiotics, as I've been telling you, Journal of Antibiotics has published a paper in 2020. The South American Indians used psilocybe species. This is for psychiatric function. And then some tasty foods are also available. Then the traditional Asian medicine, that is Ganoderma, which is a wood-inhabiting mushroom, it produces oxygenated triterpenoid. So you have some medicinal properties for that. Then Isaka et al., Ganoderma species, they have produced 10 new lanostains which have anti-malarial activity. And then Phallus luteus has phthalic acid A and phthalic acid B, which are in edible mushrooms. Then in Ridwan, this comes under poison. I'll come to it later on. So what I'm trying to tell you is mushrooms are not just for food. They also possess a lot of medicinal properties. Pharmaceutically important compounds are there. And antibiotics is one such that people are trying to explore into this. Here, this is Ganoderma lucidum. Ganoderma lucidum has effect on tumor, effect on hepatitis B. It can substitute insulin, effect on hypertension, lowers blood pressure, effect on wound healing, liver protection and detoxification, also effect on cardiovascular situation. So Ganoderma lucidum is a medicinal mushroom where we can really look into this also after these medicinal properties are identified. Okay, right. More than 270 recognized species of mushrooms are known to have specific immunotherapeutic proteins. 15 non-toxic mushroom species yield potential immunosensuals in vitro condition. 6 species have been studied in human cancer. So this is another very important area where the only problem we have is most of them are under clinical trials. We need to have more clinical trials to be undertaken on this particular aspect. So we have preliminary published data on hepatitis C and other viral diseases. More high quality studies are needed to confirm species, doses, dosage, scope of activity, and the safety norms for particular mushrooms which are medicinally important. The third one is this poisonous mushroom, Amanita phalloides. Okay, it's the most dangerous mushroom from New Zealand. The toxic concentration is highest in the mushroom, that is annulus, gills, volva, the cap, the stalk one. These are the things that we can see that the toxins are present. Mature mushrooms are more toxic than immature mushrooms. One cap can kill an adult. One cap of this mushroom. Then spores are toxic. We have to wash hands after we handle Amanita phalloides. So what I'm trying to tell you is we do have poisonous mushrooms also. And most of the poisonous mushrooms that we see are beautifully colored, well ornamented and very beautifully colored. So it attracts. Everybody assumes that it is a mushroom which can be edible. No, these are beautifully colored, well ornamented. I think we have to look at them very thoroughly before we pick them up. Then the fourth one is the spiritual mushrooms, right? The psychedelic mushrooms, psilocybe galindoi is one of the rituals to connect with spiritual plane and the wisdom of gods. It is one of the several magic mushroom varieties known to Maztecs as Tionanacat, which roughly translates flesh of the gods. This mushroom also became to be known as P. galindoi in the honor of Carlos Galindoi Arias, who introduced the species to the modern world. So mushrooms have also a spiritual aspect, a spiritual dimension into them. Then we have this Rishi, the queen of immortality. It has been used as a medicinal mushroom for over 2000 years in various medicinal systems such as Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicine. Hailed as a herb of spiritual potency, it embodies well-being, vitality, and also longevity. Yeah, the fifth one is this bioluminescent mushrooms. Bioluminescent mushrooms. So far, we have been very much keen in trying to study mushrooms only on the aspect of its food. But you know, there is also the other aspect where mushrooms become bioluminescent. They will give this luminescence in the night when we come across, when we look them in the night. So the one that you see is Roridomyces, Roridos, Mycena chlorophyllus. These are the two mushrooms that are bioluminescent. Right now, it is called as oxyluciferin. So these oxyluciferin or mushrooms, luciferin light-emitting compounds are found in animals and plants to attract insects. So here also, in this case also, the bugs then help spread the spores and to the other parts of the forest. Thereby, the mushroom species survives. So this is one mechanism of what you call as sustaining of these mushrooms, which are very important in the forest floor. Right. So the last one that I would be discussing is there are some studies which show that we can genetically engineer mushrooms. So you are dealing with a situation where it is a haploid plant. It's not a diploid plant, it's a haploid plant. So engineering a haploid plant is a very difficult task. From my experience, you can very easily engineer a dicot plant, a monocot plant through your agrobacterium tumefacients. But here are examples. Watanabe, he used this terpene cyclase COP6 of Coprinus cinerea. What is the use of this is he has produced 50-fold increase in this lagopodin in this particular expression system. Then Hofmeister in 2020, what he said is polyketide synthase from Lithoporus sulfuris. He has isolated this gene. He has introduced this gene into Aspergillus nidulans and Aspergillus niger, and as a result, he got a mixture of lithoporic acids. So this is a heterologous expression. So from my standpoint of view, I also believe that mushrooms are good candidates for producing edible vaccines. Mushrooms could be a very good system to offer us for producing edible vaccines in the days to come or in the future to come, right? So the today's take-home message is our country is a great country endowed with all biological resources. Our country is rich in biological resources, biodiverse. So students and participants can become entrepreneurs in augmenting biological resources, especially organic farming and mushroom farming. Younger generations need to enter into R&D of plants, animals, and also the environmental pollution that is around us. There is a great deal of research and exploration to be undertaken in mushroom study for production of novel antibiotics, therapeutic proteins, and also recombinant protein. So at the end of this lecture, I would suggest to the participants that mushrooms themselves are a good candidate also used for food, but also they can be used for developing good biological resources for developing antibiotics or for developing therapeutics or for developing recombinant protein. So I gratefully acknowledge the patron, Sri M. Srinivas Reddy, who is the principal of GDC, GDC for Women, Jagityal, the co-patrons, Dr. Masroor Sultana, she is the vice principal, Dr. Harjot Kaur Madam, IQAC coordinator, course coordinator, Sri Padala Tirupati, assistant professor of botany, then the organizing committee, Dr. Jyoti Lakshmi, Dr. M. Madhukar, Dr. Ms. Srimati T. Swaruparani, Sri M. A. Rahim, Sri M. Surya Prakash, Srimati G. Manasa, Srimati Rajini, Sri Rapati Srinivas, Sri GVR Madhukar, and also the advisory committee, Srimati D. Sunita, Srimati E. Jyotsna, Srimati V. Jamuna, Srimati R. Madhavi, Srimati Yasmin Sultana, Srimati Arshia Sultana, Sri S. Satyam, Senior Lecturer in the Computer Department, Sri G. Tirupati, and also I'm grateful to the resource persons, Dr. Parvati, Dr. Madhukar, Dr. Kavita Madam, and Dr. Rajini Madam for sparing their time to train these students, these participants, these coming days, because it is going to be useful for their life. And the last slide is caution. Third wave of COVID-19 is at the doorsteps. Death lingers in the hospital. So get vaccinated, stay home, and stay safe. Thank you so much. Yeah, Tirupati.
Sir, thank you very much, sir. Your session is very enlightened, sir. So all the participants, more than 252 participants, they are registered, sir. So due to some internet interruptions, only 80 students they are joined, sir. Your valuable lecture, our today's resource persons and eminent personalities and dignitaries of different states of our states of our country, they are enlightened regarding of your lecture, sir. Based on your lecture, in these 30 days, definitely we will enlighten as early as much of my knowledge and resource persons cooperation. We definitely reach the destination, sir. And also with your support and encouragement, we will going to organize some more important and useful and contemporary issue based webinars and also certification course and workshops also, sir. Just because of you, sir. Thank you very much. And your session is never forgettable, sir. And over to Sunita Madam Garu.
Any questions? I can take any questions.
Okay, okay.
Anybody can ask.
Okay, okay. Our sir is very delightful to ready to give your questions, sir. Answer. Please, all the participants, unmute yourself. And if you have any doubts regarding of this today's session and today's the 30 days certification course, please you ask any queries. Dr. Sudhir Kumar, sir. Anybody?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Please, you can ask me.
I have listened to the lecture. It is very nice and very informative. But I need to know how to get registered into this.
So no problem, sir. I will send in this chat box, sir. I will send this chat box. Definitely you will register. No problem, sir. You are from, sir? You
I am from Guntur, sir.
Guntur. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Definitely we will send, sir. Shivarani Madam Garu.
Sir, I am also not registered, sir. How to register, sir?
No problem, madam. I will just a few seconds. I will send in this chat box. Please you click that link and register. No problem.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Any queries?
Excuse me, sir. Myself, Dr. Rajni Jain. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, madam. Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for this very informative lecture. I want to ask one question. Can we identify poisonous and edible fungi from their external morphology?
It's very difficult, madam. But usually the mostly colored ones, which are brightly colored, are poisonous.
Okay, sir. Okay.
The one which is pale or not very much ornamented, those are not poisonous. But still, a word of caution is it has to be verified with a taxonomist or with a person who is dealing with this mushroom study, because we cannot make any risk in this selection.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Christopher sir, your lecture was very nice, sir. We are very
Thank you,
proud,
sir.
but we, because of this COVID, at least we could gain some knowledge from you and from such a nice person and so much experienced person we are hearing. It is really God bless, I think so. So that we got an opportunity to hear your lecture, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anybody else, please? Yeah, Tirupati?
Sir.
Over to you. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Your valuable time for us, definitely we will utilize, sir. Definitely this pandemic situation, with your encouragement in these 30 days, definitely we will successfully conducted without any interruption. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, Tirupati. See you again. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir. Thanks. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Over to Sunita, madam.
Okay, sir, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible, Sunita, madam.
Okay. Okay, now good afternoon, everyone. Over here. Now, our honorable today's speaker, Professor T. Christopher Reben, Department of Biotechnology, Dean Faculty of Science, Commerce and Social Science, Chaitanya deemed to EB University, Warangal. And we are very glad, sir, for receiving your lecture about the mushroom cultivation. Unlike plants, mushroom cultivation is an indoor activity. It is possible to grow mushrooms in a particular season under natural conditions. And it is possible to grow mushrooms throughout the year under controlled conditions. An additional advantage is that very less land is required for growing mushrooms. The mushrooms are widely known for their great taste and amazing health benefits. And mushrooms are popular in kitchen around the world. So we are very glad to listen all these information about the mushroom cultivation. And now I'm very glad to give my vote of thanks. And today our respected chairperson, principal, Mr. Srinivas Reddy sir, and our beloved vice principal, ma'am, Mushroom Sultana, ma'am Garu, and IQAC coordinator, Dr. Harjot Kaur, ma'am, and my dear faculty members and respected professor and all dear participants. And it is an honor for me to have the opportunity to give a vote of thanks on this special day. I, on behalf of the Government Degree College Women Jagityal, extends a heartily vote of thanks to all delegates of this 1 month national e-certificate course on mushroom cultivation, and for their presence and contribution to make this seminar, day, the program, very exemplary. And thank you for inspiring and encouraging us with your words on this special day, sir. And I'm not forget to say my warm special thanks to our respectable principal and all our faculty members and providing the support to make this program successful. I must not forget to thank the organizing team and our technical team for working hard for the last few days to make this seminar success, make this today seminar like program 1 day, the certificate program successful. And I congratulate all the participants for their active participation. And thank you everyone once again for making it a very grand, wonderful success. Thank you. And over to Tirupati, sir.
Thank you, Sunita Madam Garu, your wonderful words, and thank you for your cooperation from the beginning. Your coordinate entire program successfully. Thank you, Sunita Madam Garu, Head Department of English, our college, and also wholeheartedly thanks to each and every faculty and non-faculty members, non-teaching members of our GDCW Jagityal family, and I wholeheartedly thankful to today's our keynote speaker and my guru, Professor T. Christopher sir. Thank you very much. Today's lecture, and this is the boost for 30 days program. And I thankful to the principal and vice principal, IQAC coordinator, and senior faculty of our college, and respected resource persons of our GDC, Dr. D. Parvati Madam Garu, Head Department of Botany, Gout Pingili College for Women, Warangal, and Dr. V. Madhu, Sir, Assistant Professor, Gout GRP Government Degree College, Bainsa, and Dr. A. Kavita Madam Garu, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Food and Nutrition, RBVR Women's Hyderabad, and lastly, Dr. A. Rajini Madam Garu, Assistant Professor at Department of Botany and Food and Nutrition, RBVR Women's College, and the respected dignitaries of participants of different states of our country. And also I'm thankful to my lab mates, Dr. Rajendra Gandu is also here, and Penli Srinivas sir, and Dr. Karnakar sir, and senior faculty members also here. We are wholeheartedly thankful to each and every participant, and also lab mates of Department of Botany, Kakatiya University, Warangal. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sirupati. Thank you so much.
Sir, with your permission, I will end the session, sir. Is there any queries? If you till now, those who are not registered, please you register now, because I sent the registration link in our chat box. Those who are not yet registered, please click on the chat box and register yourself. And this is the last day for your registration. And tomorrow onwards, our principal is strictly told me that today is the last day for the registration of this 1-month national e-certificate course on mushroom cultivation. Thank you very much. So within 2 minutes, I will wind up the session. Please you register, those who are not yet registered. And thank you each and every participant. Dr. Rajendra brother, is there? Okay, Parvati madam, shall we conclude? Rajendra,
sir,
is there edana matladtava? Please you say a few words about today's our SAR lecture. In Telugu also, no problem. In English or Telugu, whatever it may be. Unmute yourself. And Penli Srinivas sir. Rajendra bhai, please unmute yourself. Unmute చేసుకొని మాట్లాడు. Okay, now you can speak. Rajendra bhai. No, you are not audible. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Rajendra bhai. Rajendra bhai. Unmute yourself. Hello. Am I audible? Randar bhai. Okay. Madhu sir and Parvati madam, Kavita madam, shall we end the session? With your permission, I will end the session. Madhu sir, Parvati madam. Okay, Sunita madam, is there any? Any?
Sir?
Okay, shall we wind up? Okay.
Sir, okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, each and every participant and resource persons. I am very thankful to you forever. I will conclude the session.